Hey Psychiant fam! Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the wild and wonderful world of the mind. Today, we're talking about something super cool. Personality types in psychology. Ever wondered why you're the chill one in your friend group? Or maybe the super driven type A who's always on the go? Well, stick around because we're breaking it all down. Old school theories, modern twists, and even some stuff that's got psychologists arguing. Plus, we'll figure out what these types say about you. So, grab a snack, hit that like button, and let's get into it. Okay, first things first. What even are personality types? Imagine you're sorting people into boxes based on how they act, think, or feel. Like, are you the outgoing party animal or the quiet thinker? That's the idea behind personality types. It's different from traits, which are more like sliders. You know, how extroverted or chill you are on a scale. Types are more like, boom, you're this kind of person. But here's the tea. Not all psychologists are sold on this. Some say it's too simple, and they're all about traits instead, like the big five: openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. We'll talk more about that later, but for now, let's explore the big type theories out there. Trust me, it's a wild ride. Let's kick it old school with the Four Temperaments. This goes way back to ancient Greece, like Hippocrates and Galen level ancient. They thought your personality came from fluids in your body. Weird, right? Anyway, here's the breakdown. First up, Sanguine. These folks are the life of the party. Cheerful, social, always got a smile. Think of that friend who's texting everyone to hang out. Then there's Choleric, the boss vibes. Ambitious, loud, maybe a little intense. You know, the one who's like, let's get stuff done. Next, Phlegmatic. These are your chill peeps. Calm, reliable, never in a rush. And finally, Melancholic. Deep thinkers, kinda quiet, maybe a bit moody. They're the ones journaling in the corner. Now, we don't really use this much in modern psychology. It is more of a history lesson, but it is cool how it set the stage for what came next. Which one do you vibe with so far? Drop it in the comments. All right, fast forward to the 20th century. Two cardiologists, yep, heart doctors, named Friedman and Rosenman came up with Type A and Type B personalities. This one's all about how you handle stress. So, Type A people, they're the go-getters. Competitive, impatient, always checking the clock. Picture someone yelling, "We're late," while speeding through traffic. That's me on a bad day, honestly. They thought these folks were more likely to have heart problems. Stress is no joke. Then there's Type B, the laid-back crew. They're cool as a cucumber. No rush, just vibing. Like, hey, we'll get there when we get there. Later, people added Type C, super detail-oriented, but bad with feelings. And Type D, the worriers who keep it all inside. But A and B are the classics. I'm curious, do you see yourself as Type A or B? Or maybe a mix? Let me know. Now let's get into something you've probably heard of. The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, or MBTI. This one's huge. Like, people take it for fun, for work, for dating profiles. It's based on Carl Jung's ideas and gives you 16 personality types. How? 4 big questions. Are you extroverted, E, love the spotlight, or introverted, I, happy in your own world? Do you focus on sensing, S, facts and details, or intuition, N, big picture vibes? When you decide, is it thinking, T, logic first, or feeling, F, heart first? And finally, judging, J, planned and organized, or perceiving, P, go with the flow. Mix those together and you get stuff like ISTJ, the responsible one, or ENFP, the free spirit. I took it once and got INFP, dreamy and empathetic. What's yours? It is not super scientific. Psychologists kinda roll their eyes at it, but it's fun and crazy popular. Have you taken it? Tell me your type below. Okay, next up, the Enneagram. This one's got a spiritual vibe, but totally works for psychology too. It's 9 types, each with a core thing driving them, like a fear or a belief. Here's the quick rundown. Type 1, the reformer. perfectionists, always fixing stuff. Type 2, the helper, big-hearted, always there for you. Type 3, the achiever, hustlers chasing success. Type 4, the individualist, artsy, unique, deep feels. Type 5, the investigator, smart, curious, kinda private. Type 6, the loyalist, dependable but a little anxious. Type 7, the enthusiast, fun, spontaneous, always up for adventure. Type 8, the challenger, bold, take charge types. And Type 9, the peacemaker, chill, hates drama. I love this one. It's like a roadmap for why you do what you do. I think I'm a 4, super into expressing myself. What about you? Ever tried the Enneagram? It's less sciencey, more self-help, but it's deep. Now here's where it gets wild. In 2018, some researchers, Gerlach and his crew, looked at over 1.5 million people's Big Five scores and said, wait, we can find types here. They came up with 4. Average. Pretty normal across the board. Most people fit here. Reserved. Steady, not super outgoing, kinda quiet. Self-centered. Big extroversion. Low on playing nice with others. And role model, the golden ones, chill, open, friendly, and responsible. This was a big deal because it used hard data, not just theories. But some folks were like, still not convinced. It's fresh, it's cool, and it's shaking things up. Which one sounds like you? I'd love to be a role model, but I've got some self-centered days. Don't judge me. Before we wrap up the type tour, let's give a quick shout out to some lesser-known ones. Jerome Kagan talked about inhibited temperament. Think shy kids who grow up cautious. Nancy McWilliams, a psychoanalyst, has 8 types like narcissistic or schizoid, super useful for therapy. And Hans Eysenck? He mixed traits and types, saying super high or low scores could make you a type. These aren't as famous, but they show how many ways people have tried to figure us out. It's like a personality buffet. Pick what resonates. Okay, here's the million-dollar question. Are personality types even real? Some psychologists are like, nah, traits are where it's at. The Big Five, that's their jam. Measurable, solid, no boxes needed. Types can feel too neat, like forcing people into categories when we're all a little messy. That 2018 study tried to bridge the gap, but even then, critics were like, still too simple. On the flip side, types are awesome for real life. Career quizzes, therapy, even just understanding your weird cousin. So, it is less about true or false, and more about what is useful. What do you think? Team types or team traits? Let's debate it in the comments. So, we've been all over the map. Ancient temperaments, Type A stress queens, MBTI's 16 flavors, Enneagram's soul vibes, and even some big data surprises. Personality types are like a lens to see yourself and others, even if the science isn't 100% sold. Maybe you're a sanguine ENFP Type 2 role model. Mix and match, why not? Here's my challenge. Think about which type fits you best. Are you the leader, the dreamer, the chill one? Write it down. Share it with us. I'm dying to know. For me, I'm leaning INFP, Type 4. Maybe a little reserved with role model dreams. It's all about knowing yourself, right? That's it for today, Psychiant fam. If you loved this dive into personality types, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next mind-blowing topic. Got questions? Ideas for future videos? Drop them below. I read everything. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay curious, stay awesome. See ya!